Hi, this is Greg with 31 Events. Thanks for stopping by and checking out our technology. I'm going to take you to our sister site called CalendarSnack.com, which is located right here. When you splash on 31 Events, you click the CalendarSnack.com. And when you click there, you'll head out to basically the home splash. In the upper right-hand corner is a documentation area. Under documentation, I am only going to go into this paragraph here. If you scroll downward, my teammate Arnie's done a really super great job of very good detailed page-by-page explanation and paragraph of how to actually embed and start a calendar snack. However, it's extremely easy, and I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to essentially copy this email address. This email address will be pasted into your Google or Outlook calendar invitation per the instructions. And what that does, it sets off a cascading request to our Amazon Web Services technology, in which we've invented. All our technology, code, security, and all the good stuff is up in Amazon Web Services for you. And that is explained here, where I take that copy, I copied it, and essentially I'm representing somebody called Tom at techvader.com as a persona. Tom has filled out his calendar invitation here. He put in the subject basically, and his Zoom webinar and some information about the details around the webinar itself. He invited us essentially to start off the cascading process of receiving a calendar snack. So with that said, Tom hits save, and what Tom receives from CalendarSnack.com and 31 Events is essentially a simple, easy to use 31 Events confirmation. And the confirmation basically says, click here, Tom, to go to your detailed snack page. I'm going to shut this page down because I already have a page open, and I don't want to keep too many of these open. So Tom basically goes to the splash area, and here is Tom's calendar snack right here live. So Tom has 4 areas to go to and a 5th called documentation if he wants to. So there's a snack summary area, invitee details, place to get the code, and a place to actually test the calendar invitation itself. So with that said, under get code is the core enablement piece of our technology, which allows you to actually get embeddable code for call to actions into a web page itself, or a call to action into a MailChimp campaign engine. We are working on several other email technologies today, but for now we support MailChimp and then a stock embeddable modal for any web page. So that said, this goes into a website anywhere, and we've actually done that for you to kind of see a test session for you to sample some of our technology, which is right here. So essentially, name, email, self-explanatory, put it in, you click this button called Invite Me. The Invite Me basically does a request to a calendar service, and it sends out a calendar invitation for this particular detail of this webinar. This webinar was set up on Tom's calendar right here, and when Tom said save to this address, which is our Amazon Web Services engine, Tom received a detail snack summary page right here, which he clicked, and that put him into the detailed report engine, which has these 4 buttons. So with that said, I'm going to walk you through what it looks like from an invitation side. So I've already sent out 2 invitations off this test page right here. Very simple. Just put in the email addresses. I did that for both Chris and Tom. Chris and Tom are on my 2 personas here, Chris, and you'll see Sam, excuse me. So we have Tom, Chris, and Sam. Tom was the original invitee, the gentleman that actually set up the invitation, and then the invitation itself was set off this snack test page to both Sam and Chris. So there's Sam, there is Chris. Okay, so with that said, in invitee details, again, they're already on the calendar. So we can validate that here. Basically, there's a calendar invitation that was sent off this web page here, right here, to Chris. Chris has said no currently. Can we validate that? Well, let's go back to our invitee details. Slow it down a bit here. You'll see that Chris is a confirmed no. While we're in this page, I will take you to Sam's calendar. You'll see Sam at TechVader right there. And we'll click on this event for him, and he said maybe. So let's validate that. Take you down to Sam, and Sam here is a maybe. Okay, so I'm going to go into both these calendars for Sam and Chris, and I'm going to change them. So I'm going to say Chris is a yes, and I'm going to go over to Sam's. I'm going to say Sam is a yes. I'll go back to my snack summary engine, the core of our technology hosted on Amazon Web Services, in which we've invented. And essentially, this client and server are communicating with each other on the calendar event RSVPs. This is a long-known spec. It's been out in the internet world for a long time, and we're using this spec to communicate with the server and the client. And when I say client, it's any client on 3 billion mobile devices or desktop devices across the world in any language. So this is universal language of communicating to the clients. And so the technology is rock solid and it really works well. And it's perfect for anyone in the marketing game trying to essentially get the calendar invitation on the mobile phone or on somebody's calendar and then tracking the invitation service. So back to one more time, please join my webinar. For Chris, I said Chris is a yes. I'm going to say Chris is a maybe. I'm going to go to Sam's calendar. You can see here it's Sam's calendar right here. Sorry about that. I'm going to go to Sam's calendar. He was a yes. I'm going to put him in a maybe category. Go back to the Snacks engine. These calendar clients are communicating again with our Amazon calendaring web service in which we've invented. And you can see that here they're updated right here. They're both maybes. Thanks for stopping by. I enjoyed spending some time with you and take a peek at our technology. And again, thanks for stopping by.